How you doing? This is your Abuela Tomasa here once more in your program, When I Grew Up, I Want to Be. Cuando yo crezca, quiero ser. Y sí, yo quiero ser muchas cosas todavía. I always say that I want to do something else. So if you think you don't have time because maybe you already grew up and blah, blah, blah. No. You still have time. You can still do something different. Si quieres estudiar algo, si quieres cambiar de profesión, you always have the chance to fulfill your dreams. Y el día de hoy tengo una invitada especial. So we give you choices. Choices here for you when you grow up. Y puedas escoger la mejor carrera. Así es que sin más cotorreo, quiero saludar e invitar a mi amiga Dominique Anderson, who is here today to talk to us a little bit of what she does. So Dominique, bienvenida. Gracias por aceptar la invitación.
Oh, gracias. Okay,
Dominique,
glad to be here.
Thank you for being here. Tell us a little bit about you, because I know you, but there's a lot of little kids out there who maybe don't know you. Tell us a little bit about you.
All right. So I lived in Memphis. I now live in Nashville by way of PR, and I am the executive director of a couple of organizations in Nashville. But most importantly, I'm an entrepreneur who owns my own business, and these are all clients. I work in affordable housing and have a passion for communities and rebuilding and revitalizing communities.
You see, wow, she's not just in one place, in different places helping. Oh, a lot. Okay, let's get into, hablemos del tema. Okay, you're an executive director. That is a great example, especially for girls. So sometimes girls say, oh, that kind of position is for a boy. So that is not for girls, but you prove them wrong. Am I right?
Absolutely. The one thing, I have a daughter, and the one thing that I want her to always know is two things. One, you can be anything that you work for. And two, that no is a complete sentence. Those are both important, and they'll help you be an executive director.
Mm-hmm. What would be a typical day in the life for an executive director? What it would be a regular working day for you?
I don't know if there's ever a regular working day, but most working days really are meeting, phone call, meeting, phone call, meeting, and then problem solving and other work in the middle of that somewhere.
You hear that? Problem solving. It's not just have the title. She has to take care of a lot of things and solve problems. Not like math problems, or maybe a little bit, but not like math. Okay, that will be my next question, because sometimes when you are young and when you're in school, they say, why math? Why science? I don't think I'm gonna need any of these materials, any of these subjects, I'm sorry, any of these subjects when I grew up. Why? So tell me, Dominique, do you use any of those subjects that you studied when you were young? Well, you're still young. I mean, younger.
I'm younger. It's always good to hear you're still young, because I swear sometimes. I do. I use a lot of them. I use a lot of English and language arts. I use a lot of ELA work. Math. I do a lot of math in the day. A lot of social studies. You have to know about cultures and people and understand how to relate to people. And then, advanced things like marketing. So I use a lot of the things that I learned in school. History, you have to be well versed in history to know how to do the work that I do, right? About where communities came from and how to get them back to where they were.
You see? So next time when you have to study for your science or for another subject at school, do it, because you might use it in the future. Do it. Okay, tell us, what led you to this career, to this position? When you were young, you say, I want to be the executive director. This is what I'm gonna be. Maybe you want to be something else, but you change, or you were like, that's what I want to be, that's where I'm going.
Nope. I wanted to be a stockbroker when I was younger, or in advertising. And then I realized that I wasn't a big fan of math. Not that I couldn't do it, but I just knew I didn't want to do my whole career in math. And so I just decided, okay, I'm not going to be a stockbroker. But I actually got a degree in Spanish. My parents said, how lazy is that? Because you already speak it. And I said, no, but if I got an English degree, nobody'd say I was lazy. So you have to know how to do things. You have to know grammar and diction and all those things, right? And so also, very transparently, it didn't take a lot of math. So I got a degree in Spanish, and then I was a Spanish teacher, and then became an entrepreneur and worked, just used my language and my culture, right, to work in the community and do a lot of things. But knowing that communities need help with housing, that was the path. I just kind of wound up on a path that helped me help people, work with people, and then in the nonprofit space and affordable housing.
I'm so glad that you tell us about the you're getting your Spanish, that you took a class to get a degree in Spanish, because sometimes kids, when they move from Latin America, or even they born here, they say, I don't want to speak Spanish. We speak English here. So why? Why do I have to speak Spanish? This is why. Because you can have a position where you can use it. So using is good. The kids keep their second language. Bilinguals.
Being bilingual helps you with math, because your brain opens up. Your brain, it thinks in two languages all day. So immediately there's things that go better in your brain as a bilingual person. So it's like your superpower. So always use both sides of your brain.
I like that what you say, superpower. So la abuela tiene el superpower, because sometimes I mix up everything. Spanglish. Los dos.
All day.
Well, maybe you don't know, but my dear friend Dominique, her heritage is Hispano, Latino. No. Vean nada más. Ustedes no lo saben, pero yo sí. Así es que no se metan en estas cosas. Okay, tell us, if somebody come to you and say, I would like to do what you do, what will be your advice? ¿Cuál sería tu consejo para esa persona who wants to be one day like you, have a high position like the one you have?
Learn a lot of things about a lot of things, right? So I think because I've been in a lot of positions in my life, I've learned a lot of things. You have to learn how to lead people and work with people and be good to people. You have to have a heart for service, but you also need to understand how to think strategy. You have to be able to make strategy for things and make decisions and be okay with making tough decisions.
Okay. Tell me something. What is, I'm sorry, my dog is running wild. Okay. Tell me something. What is the best thing about your job? What is something that you say, this is what I love my job. This is what I like to come to the office and do this. What would be that thing that you really, really like?
Affordable housing shouldn't be an option. It should be everyone's equal right. So in the work that I do, I'm able to help people have houses and homes and own homes. And even if they rent, they can rent and afford to live where they live. And then to make communities better, right? And to make everyone feel a part of where they are and have a great chance at a great life. That's the best part of this job.
Okay, excellent. I like that. I like when people say, I love my work, my job, because I help somebody else who are doing something for the community. I think that's the best job that anybody can have. Okay, well, I know we're talking about work, but not everything is about work. Usually when you're in a position like you, sometimes you need a break. So my next question is, do you have a hobby? Do you have time for a hobby?
Yeah, there are these things I hear. They're called vacations. People keep talking about them, but I'm not really sure what to do on those. I like to read. I like to read a lot. It's the funniest thing, and people always think it's hilarious when I say that my little unit, so it's just my husband, my daughter, and myself, we like to just lay in the bed and watch TV or just hang out and watch movies. That makes me happy. Like I just like to hang out with my little unit or going out to dinner with friends. Little things like that make me very happy.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Because this is the Women's Month, can you give a message to all the women out there? Because this is our month, Women's Power.
Yes.
So can you give us a little message for all the women here in the Mid-South?
Absolutely. You're absolutely as great as you think you are. No is a complete sentence, and you don't owe anybody an explanation for that, and go out there and get it.
Excellent. Dominique, thank you so much. I'm not going to take any more of your time because I know you're a busy woman and what you do is wonderful. Thank you so much for doing that. And thank you for taking the time to come and talk to us and let the kids what they have to do to follow your steps. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias a usted y todo. Tengo un buen día.
Gracias. Okay, mis niños, here's another option. So stay tuned next week because when I grow up, we'll be back with more people, professional like Miss Dominique, who come and tell us what you have to do to be your executive director. Maybe the next time we have another lawyer, maybe we'll have another teacher, another doctor. You never know. You never know. So thank you. Thank you, Dominique. Bye, mi amor.
Thank you.
Gracias, mijita. Cuídate mucho. Hasta la próxima. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Besos de la abuela.